Hey everyone, it's Amy Rodquist, cadet health coach with UK Health and Wellness. And today we are brushing off a tool that I think can come in really handy when dealing with the holidays. Because, it's a lot out there. 2020 is a lot. Add in the holidays, and we've got a perfect dumpster fire of stress, overwhelm, and burnout. So this tool called the Circle of Control has been a go-to for me and many of my health coaching clients over the last 7-8 months of the pandemic. It's really simple to use, and I think it might be helpful when you find yourself experiencing the spin, right? The spin of worry and rumination that you just can't seem to get yourself out of. I'm going to invite you to try on this tool. Here's how it works. I'm going to share my screen with you. And you don't need to do anything fancy. So feel free to make a circle on a piece of paper or use the little PDF that we will have available here. And go ahead and on your circle, inside of it, you can write down what I can control. And on the outside of your circle, you can write down what I can't control. And sometimes when you don't even have paper available, just even asking yourself that simple query of like, hey, is this thing that I am so preoccupied with, is it within my control? And right then and there, you may have that burst of clarity to know like, no, it's not in my control. So I'm not going to spend my energy there. Or if that thing is in your control, then you can go ahead and put some thoughts, some creativity, some energy behind it for how you want to move forward with it. All right, so I did a circle of control for myself in the holidays. And what I suggest is just doing a brain dump around worry. So for me, it's a little vulnerable, but I'm putting it out there. I noticed some themes of things that I can't control. And a lot of the worry that I have around the holidays is other people's response, other people's really big, disappointing feelings that I am feeling really nervous about. Right? I can't control how my family responds. I can't control if my kids are disappointed for all the things that we're going to have to skip or say no to this year. I can't control the risks that other people take that might be different than the choices that I'm choosing to make for me and my family, right? I can't control other people's feelings. I need to make a t-shirt or put it on a tattoo somewhere because that one trips me up a lot. I don't know about you, but I start to worry about, how's my mom going to respond to this? How's my teenager going to respond to this, right? And when we caretake for other people's feelings, not only are we wasting a lot of energy, we're really creating a difficult dynamic in the relationship that isn't sustainable or helpful. Right? So what can I control this holiday season? I can control how much money I spent, right? I can control the food I eat, the social media I consume. I can control the boundaries I set. I can control the risks I take, right? I can't control the past and I can't control the future, but I do have control right here, right now. So sometimes it's helpful to take what you can't control when you put it on the outside of your circle and take like a big Sharpie marker and like cross it out. Sometimes that feels really, really good to be like, I can't control the future. Cross it out, right? And then there are those worries that keep aching and keep gnawing at you, or at least they do for me, even when they're things that I can't control. They keep bubbling up again and again and again. And I find in those situations, it's helpful to offer ourselves self-compassion. And we'll link to Dr. Kristen Neff's work around the power of self-compassion. But essentially, as that worry keeps coming up, especially if it's something that you can't control, offering yourself gentleness, just as you would a dear friend or a dear child that you love and that you care about, offering yourself that same gentleness and saying, this is hard. Not being in control and feeling this worry is really, really taxing. I'm not the only one that has ever felt like that. And then what is maybe one small thing you can do with that feeling of worry to help yourself feel a little bit better? Maybe it's reaching out and connecting with a friend. Maybe it's making yourself a cup of tea. Maybe it's getting up and like doing something physical, doing some jumping jacks or taking a brisk walk. Maybe it's calling a supportive friend or spending some time journaling. Maybe it's reaching out to a work-life therapist who are offering 5 free sessions every fiscal year for folks that have that worry, have that rumination that just is dogging them that they can't let go of. Therapy is a great way to support yourself in the midst of these difficult times. So I offer this tool as a way to care for yourself, getting clear about, all right, can I control this thing that I'm worried about? If so, great. Put some like legs under it and take some steps to move through it. And if it's a thing that you can't control, cross it out. And if it keeps bubbling up, offering yourself that gentleness, that compassion, knowing that these days are hard. We're moving through it as best we can. And the more that we can care for ourselves in the midst of this difficult time, the better we can care for others that are important to us in our world, both personally and professionally. Reach out, let us know what questions that you have and ways that we can support you here through Work-Life Connections and through the UK Health and Wellness Program. We're here and we're so glad to be of support in any way that we can. Thanks so much for watching and be well.